Incubrooks, and I'm JWMaher. We've made it. This is probably, I mean, if you've been watching this channel, thank you, first of all. But if you've been watching this channel, this is probably like the inevitable title match that we would have had eventually. We have the former two-time champion, Dylan Vanthuyne, versus the hardest working studying man in trivia, Erick Ibarra Moreno. Aaron, your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I'm very excited about this match. Erick coming off of a very impressive performance, beating my wife. I held nothing back, knocked her out right in front of me, knocked out my wife, my pregnant wife in front of me. But no, he really did. And he earned it. Like, there's no question. Like, you can see the hard work pay off for both these competitors. I think this is like maybe one of the best, I feel like, title matches going in on paper with the skill of both these guys as well. And yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a close one.
Yeah, Dylan winning the singles tournament, Erick cashing in after holding on to that cash in for like 11 months and 20-something days.
No, we make him defend 2 days later.
Yeah,
we're like,
and we're turning it right around. And you know what? And then we got another person waiting in the wings, and he's coming for you guys too. But whatever. It's cool. It's cool. Let's bring in the challenger first. You know him. You love him. He's definitely a top 3 Canadian. Dylan Vanthuyne.
Oh.
What's going on there? How are things in Saskatchewan?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah, I believe last time I was introduced, I was top 5 Canadians, not top 3. I don't know what Jack Pinchuk did. It was probably the YLS.
Well, what happened is like we don't acknowledge Cameron Holtzman anymore. So fuck that guy. You're top 3.
There we go. Shout out to Holtzman for moving me up the rankings.
I moved you above him and his fiance. You're top 3.
I object.
Yeah, I'm doing good though. I've never played Erick before, and he's like, one person who I've been expecting to play for a while, obviously, since he won that free for all. And I am shocked it took this long, but I'm excited to play him either way because he's a very strong and intimidating competitor. So it should be a good time.
Yeah, from one partner in NAFTA to the other partner in NAFTA, we go south of the border for the champion, the reigning, defending, undisputed, Erick Ibarra Moreno. Erick, how are things south of the border?
No, doing good. Is it a bad time to reveal the whiteboard behind my computer, or like doesn't matter?
If you haven't wallpapered your entire wall with all the director filmographies, do you really have passion for this? That's what I want to know. Like, do you want the glory if you don't have every Oscars question answered behind your computer?
I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start on this. Yeah, Erick, good to see you. Very excited to see you since the beating of my wife. How are you feeling coming into this match after beating my
trivia? Yes. I need the context.
Oh, yes, in trivia, I sat and watched you beat my pregnant wife.
Yeah. No, I kind of felt
bad. I'm going to hate that. I absolutely hate that bit.
That's fine. No, I didn't even give a long speech after my match. I was just shocked and relieved. I just wanted to make sure I could do it, and I did it. Dylan is a fantastic competitor, 2-time champ. This was supposed to happen at some point, probably the other way around, but this way around is also good. So let's see what happens.
Well, that's enough stalling. Let's get down to it. Round number 1, we have done away with the speed round. We're dealing with just the whiteboard round now. Mm-hmm. Prior to the match, these guys gave me 4 categories across, areas of categories. I asked them to give me categories in, and I wrote 8 questions. Aaron did not write 8 questions this time, but you never know. He might write 8 questions in the future, but this time he did not.
Nope.
You get 15 seconds after me or Aaron finishes reading that question. Then I'll ask you to put your pens down. You will be called upon. You'll turn your whiteboard around. You'll say your answer. You'll show your answer. If you get it right, you get 1 point. If you get it wrong, there's another point. Do not pull a JD Domash. Do not try to pause the video. We will keep going. All right. Until then, any questions before we get started?
Is this video sponsored by the video store or something? Like, what is going on right now?
We love those guys.
More later.
God, we're a lot of inside baseball here on this episode. Let's go.
Don't look like you're taking a shit as we ask question 1. In the Gamera franchise, what's the only 1960s Gamera movie not directed by Noriaki Yuasa?
By next time this category is get through this decade of Gamera films. So that's exciting.
I can't wait for more Gamera films.
They should be on Aaron Unwinds perhaps in the future. They won't be.
Let's do it.
They won't be.
You can bring Get Dylan on. 4.
Yeah.
And Pez. 3, 2,
Pez
1.
is very declined.
Eric, which movie is not directed by that fella?
The best one, Gamera versus Baragon.
Controversial, Dylan? I don't know. What's the movie?
I mean, I disagree, but Gamera versus Baragon.
Gamera versus Baragon is correct.
I'll say my favorite at the end of the match, but it's not that one. Question number 2. In Child's Play, how many different directors have directed a feature-length movie in the Child's Play franchise? Something I'm going to bring up every single time this category is mentioned. There's like a 5.5-hour documentary on Shudder, The Doc of Chuck or whatever. I believe it's called The Doc of Chuck. So good, and you can just like pop it in and out for like 3 months as you watch it. 5, 4.
Pop it in and out for 3 months, but I do with my wife.
1. No, you don't.
Shit.
You say me?
Yeah, Dylan.
I said 4.
And Eric.
I said 6.
All right, the answer is 6. So Eric gets the correct answer here.
Moving
The
on.
number first, and then I double check.
Moving on to the man, Don Coscarelli. What are Elvis's last words in Bubba Hotep? And I imagine if you get this 95% correct, I'll be generous, but you should be able to get it.
Mm-hmm. This is a movie. There's just so much to ask about. Some movies.
I'm due for a rewatch on this movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, some movies don't have a lot to ask about. This is not one of those.
5, 4, 3. A buddy cop movie, sort of. 1. Pens down. Eric, what do you got?
Thank you very much.
Dylan.
I said Elvis has left the building.
Thank you very much. Or Elvis's last words in Bubba Hotep. That is correct. Elvis has left the building. I respect that answer, though.
Yeah.
All right, would have been definitely one of the multiple choice. Question number 4 on Carl LeMay Jr. How is Dr. Miracle killed in Murders in the Rue Morgue? This is one that's been on my actual Letterboxd watch list, which is only like 12 movies because I don't use that feature on the app. So it's like this, and I'll pull up the other movies in the next question.
I have a whole thing I do on my Letterboxd where
Cool.
I pull from my watch list, so I have to have hundreds of movies on there.
1. Yeah, I never use it. Dylan.
Strangled.
All right, and Eric.
So Road to Strangle.
Strangled is correct. So both competitors getting that question.
Moving on to your 5th question in the category of the decade of the 1970s. The final scene of Damien, Omen 2, takes place in and outside what type of building?
So yeah, I have 11 movies on this list, and including the Florida Project, because I used it when I first got Letterboxd. That was before I saw the Florida Project.
So you've seen the Florida Project, and it's still on your watch list?
Yes, it never came off. Thor Ragnarok, which I've also seen on there. Creep 2, Rosala, 2 Days, 1 Night, and I'll get to the rest next.
Time. Into the Mind of Aaron Brooks. 3, 2, 1. Eric.
No idea. I said Hospital.
And Dylan.
I also have no idea. I said hospital.
It's a museum. Where they're
I figure it was in church because that's the other one, I think.
All right. Question number 6. Tom Atkins. In which Tom Atkins movie will you find the company Pacific Aerodyne? So yeah, this Rosetta movie, I saw one movie from this French directing duo, Jean-Pierre Dardenne and Luc Dardenne, The Child, on Criterion Channel. I guess I didn't watch the rest of their collection, but that's one of the movies on my list there.
Is The Child that movie I watched where like the people like give away their kid?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I've seen that. Yay! All right.
All right. 2 Days, 1 Night, also by those directors. 5, 4, 3. I'm so sorry for my banter too.
No, your banter's fantastic.
Dylan.
I said the fuck.
All right. And Eric.
I don't know why I said Creepshow.
He said Creepshow because Creepshow is the correct answer.
Oh,
That's the company the cockroach guy is bought out and fucked everybody over.
Ah, yeah, that's why.
In director filmographies, who directed The Funhouse, Invaders from Mars, and 2004's The Toolbox Murders.
Another movie I have on my list is 1991's One False Move, starring Bill Paxton and Cinda Williams. I don't know why.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know why that's on my list, but that's on there too. La Poison, 1951's La Poison.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
All right.
Pens down, Eric.
I said Toby Hooper.
And Dylan.
Yeah, Toby Hooper did a movie called The Funhouse. So.
Yeah, Toby Hooper is correct.
All right. Question number 8. No perfect rounds, I believe. Oscar nominees. Who plays Janik, the captain of the titular Prometheus? Banger. In the last movie on my list, courtesy of Mark Menchaca, Boy Kills World is number 1 movie of 2023. So
it's entertaining. I don't know if it's number 1.
He sold me on it. So it's on my watch list, Mark. Thank you. 5.
He doesn't watch this channel.
Maybe he will. Maybe a friend will tell him.
Watch our channel.
It's fine. I don't care. I watch our channel. Let's go, Dylan.
Is that Idris Elba?
All right. And Eric.
Idris Elba?
It's the next James Bond, Idris Elba. Is that still an internet rumor, or we moved on from that?
I think they actually named
we moved on.
Yeah.
Are we on to that one guy?
That'll do it for round 1. At the end of round 1, Eric just missing 1, 7 to Dylan's 4. As we move on to round number 2, which is the wheel round. All 8 of those categories are on a wheel now. Side that's in the lead, that's Eric, can choose the order of play for the round. Both players get 1 chance to spin that wheel. When the wheel's spun, you can either take the first category you spin or utilize 1 respin, whatever you land on eventually. You get 5 2-point questions. You could check down to multiple choice. The question then becomes worth 1 point. We're going to give you 2 extra repeats of the options if you need them. You got 15 seconds to answer otherwise. But be careful, because if you get a question wrong for any point value, your opponent can steal. Let's bring in that wheel. Eric, the categories in the wheel, you know them, but we'll go over them anyway. 1960s Gamera, the Child's Play franchise, Don Coscarelli directed, Carl Laemmle Jr. produced, the 1970s, Tom Atkins acted, director filmographies, and Oscar-nominated films. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I'll go first.
Eric's going first. Here's his spin. And you get the decade of the 1970s. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Could I have possibly studied all the 70s in 1 month? I did not. Let's spin again.
All right. The category you must take is Oscar-nominated films. We'll drop the wheel back. And we'll pause here while I transfer those categories in.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do what they don't edit out of multiplex videos. 3, 2, 1. Aaron, do you want to read these Oscars questions, or would you like me to?
I'm going to save my Oscars bits for tonight. As much as Dylan enjoys them, I'm going to give this to you, John.
All right, Eric. We're not going to talk about whether we like these questions or not, but because these in this league,
do what you want.
In this league, these are not data questions. These are all questions about the movies themselves. So, Eric, your first question. What type of animal is the initial test subject in Hollow Man?
Just talking about this movie in the office. I wish I had read the plot. Multiple choice.
Is it A, a pig, B, a cow, C, a horse, or D, a gorilla?
Say a gorilla.
Damn it.
They make a gorilla disappear in the beginning.
I knew it was some kind of ape. Yeah, but I wasn't sure.
Damn, should have put more apes in the multiple choice. But your second question. Who directed 2010's The Wolfman?
Joe Johnston.
That is correct.
That one I've seen. Was in one of my strengths.
Your third question. In The Lighthouse, what unusual physical characteristic did the seagull that Ephraim killed have?
I don't know what you mean. So let's go multiple choice. I love this movie. I've seen it a couple times.
A, it couldn't fly. B, it had a low-pitched squawk. C, it was a spotted seagull. Or D, it had one eye.
See, C?
C is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal, Dylan. Is it A, it couldn't fly, B, it had a low-pitched squawk, C, it was a spotted seagull, or D, it had one eye?
It had one eye.
That is correct. It is a one-eyed seagull. Your penultimate question, as the kids say. Throughout all of the events of A Quiet Place, how many people are ever a part of the Abbott family?
6.
That is correct. They lose a kid and gain a kid, so 6.
Yeah. I like the specifications throughout all of the events.
Yeah.
I like that.
Your final question. Who plays Margaret Jessup, Eddie's daughter, in Altered States?
I should have seen this one. I heard it's good. Say multiple choice.
A, Drew Barrymore, B, Brooke Shields, C, Alyssa Milano, or D, Melissa Gilbert?
A.
Drew Barrymore.
Damn it, I should have shot it. I knew it.
At the end of Eric's half of the round, Eric has the lead 13 to Dylan's 5. We will bring that old wheel back. Let me get rid of this category, though. This pesky thing. There we go.
Altered States is really good. Everybody in this
Oh, it's
community
great.
needs to see it.
No, that's what I've heard. Yeah.
So
Haven't
good.
seen it.
Dylan, your first spin. And you get director filmographies. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
Scroll up to that.
I will keep it.
All right. We'll close out of that. And we'll pause this video. All right, Dylan. Aaron's going to read you these questions in director filmographies. Are you ready?
All right. Question number 1. Who directed Orphan, The Shallows, and 2005's House of Wax?
Jean Colette Sarah.
That is correct for
I
2
probably butchered the first name, but
I think it's Jaume, but it's fine.
okay.
No, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
Woman
You're
in Black. Good movie. All right. Question number 2. Who directed Cry Wolf, Fantasy Island, in 2008's Truth or Dare? 18. Sorry. I got thrown off by calling these movies directed. My bad.
I think I know it, but I'll go to multiple.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Jeff Wadlow, B, Chris Weitz, C, Bryce McGuire, D, John Logan.
Is it Jeff Wadlow?
It sure is Jeff
God damn
Wadlow.
it.
I made sure to put 4 shitty Blumhouse directors in the
Yeah, that's what I thought. Every
very
single one of these
easy.
persons sounds like an asshole. But that's what I was thinking.
They've all directed Blumhouse. They are assholes.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 3. Who directed Flux Gourmet, Barbarian Sound Studio, and In Fabric?
Hell yeah. Peter Strickland.
That's correct for 2 points.
Yeah,
the Jeff Wadlow question was my favorite question, by the way.
Yeah, we balanced out with Peter Strickland and Jeff Wadlow. We're good now.
I don't know if that's a balance, but go ahead. Here we go.
All right. Question number 4. Who directed Shark Night, Snakes on a Plane, and The Final Destination?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, James Wong, B, Stephen Quayle, C, David R. Ellis, D, Robert. What?
Steve Ern Quayle. Sorry, go ahead.
Jesus Christ. Stephen Quayle.
I gotta fix that. Stephen Quayle. I'm sorry, Mr. Quayle.
Whatever. Didn't I say Stephen Quayle?
You did, but I wrote
You
Steve.
did say.
I wrote
Okay, so you literally just interrupted me for no reason. C, David R. Ellis, D, Robert Schweck.
I'm gonna say David R. Ellis.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I trust myself more. God damn it.
God. I was like, what? Did I say something wrong? Was his name actually Steve Byrne and I didn't say it right?
You're good. Here's your final question.
It was the Australian. All right. Anyways, final question. Who directed 1987's The Stepfather, Dreamscape, and The Good Son?
Multiple choice. Shit.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Brian Gibson, B, William Malone, C, Joseph Rubin, D, Anthony Hickox.
I'll go A.
A is incorrect over to Eric for the 1-point steal. A, Brian Gibson. B, William Malone. C, Joseph Rubin. D, Anthony Hickox.
Josh Rubin would be great, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Joseph.
Say D. Anthony Hickox.
D, Anthony Hickox is also incorrect. It is C, Joseph Rubin.
Okay.
All right. At the end of round 2, Dylan closing the gap. I have him at 11. Eric still at 13.
Yep.
Round 3 and 4 go together. We used to have the Wheel of Games. Now we just let the competitors each choose a game from the Wheel of Games. Eric, you're in the lead. Between the two of you, you've chosen the hot potato round and the posters round. You were in the lead. Which one would you like to play first?
Let's play the posters first.
We're going to talk about some movie posters. The movie poster I'm going to show is going to have all the identifying information, like the title, the actors, the director, the production studio. I'm going to remove all that shit. 2 sets of posters exist for this round. Side in the lead can choose which set they want to answer. Each set has 3 posters in it, an easy, a medium, and a hard poster. 2, 4, and 6 points. You got 15 seconds from the reveal of the poster to identify the poster. Steals are available if you give an incorrect answer. However, if you don't know the answer, you can surrender the question. I'll cut the point value in half, and your opponent can try to get those points instead. All right. Eric, there's 2 sets, A and B. Would you like A or B?
I'll pick A.
A. Dylan will get B then. Do you want to go first or second?
Go second.
All right, Dylan, you are going first. Your 2-point poster is this poster.
Warm Bodies.
That is the poster to Warm Bodies. You are correct. Your second poster is this poster.
Unsane.
That is the poster for Unsane. That is correct. And your final poster is this poster.
Oh my god, I've seen that. Shit.
Five, 4, 3.
I'll surrender it. Damn it.
Eric, for 3 points, what is this poster? Five, 4.
Let's say Bird Rebirth. Why not?
How dare you? This is the Devil's Bath. The Devil's Bath.
It's not that much of a how dare you. Both good movies.
Birth Rebirth is a totally different poster. All right.
I know, but relax. It's better than blank board. Good job, Eric.
Yeah, good job, Eric.
Yeah.
Dylan getting his score up to 17. We're going to go over to Eric now for his poster. Eric, here is your 2-point poster.
Death of a Unicorn.
That is Death of a Unicorn. That is correct. Your 4-point poster.
That's Frankenhooker.
That is Frankenhooker. That is correct.
She was just in Phoenix the other day.
And your 6-point poster.
Ooh. I'll surrender it.
Dylan for 3 points.
Come to Daddy.
That is Come to Daddy, and Dylan has now taken a 1-point lead, 20-19.
And I'm glad I didn't win for the guess because I.
As we go into you said hot potato round, actually. Yeah,
Yes.
hot potato round. The side in the lead, that's Dylan. He'll choose the order of play for this round. There's going to be one question. It has multiple answers. Play is going to alternate with the player who's in control giving an answer, then going to the other player. And we go back and forth, giving correct answers. If you give an incorrect answer, or if you take longer than 15 seconds, or if you repeat an answer, you are eliminated from play. When that happens, the remaining player can give up to 3 more answers to get 3 bonus points. In the event both sides give 10 correct answers, I'm going to double your points because that's impressive. So, Dylan, do you want to answer first or second in this round?
I'll go second.
Dylan's going second. hot potato is this? There's 30 answers to this question. Starting with Eric, I need one of the 30 top grossing horror tagged films of 2024.
Say The Substance.
The Substance is one of them. Dylan.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu is on this list. That is correct. Eric.
Alien Romulus.
Alien Romulus is on this list. Dylan.
What movies came out last year? Oh boy.
Five.
Do I get repeats for this?
Yes, if you want it. Four.
Yeah, I'll use one.
Okay, we'll reset the clock to 15 seconds. Five, four, three, two.
He's gonna name a ton. I'll go
What?
the one more.
Okay, another repeat. Five,
Came out
Four.
last year. Fuck.
3, 2, 1.
I got nothing. Fuck.
Eric, 3 if you have them.
Say Late Night with the Devil.
That's 1.
What else came out? Heretic.
That is 2.
What else? Oh no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Should remember more.
Same.
I thought this would be a high-scoring round, but I was
I know.
wrong. Eric getting the lead, 23 to Dylan's 21. The movies you could have named that are remaining: Abigail, Afraid, Beetlejuice, Blink Twice, The Crow, Cuckoo, The Exorcism, The First Omen, I Saw the TV Glow, Imaginary, Immaculate, In a Violent Nature, Lisa Frankenstein, Longlegs, Maxine, Never Let Go, Night Swim, A Quiet Place Day 1, Smile 2, Speak No Evil, The Strangers Chapter 1, Tarot, Terrifier 3, Trap, and The Watchers all came out
I don't know
last
what
year.
it is about this round, but my brain never works during it.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
It's everybody. No
Right.
one's brain works.
But like, just like what came out last year?
Right.
Same.
All
The
right.
award season just finished, so the first ones I remember were those, the ones nominated.
Good enough. We're going to go on to the final round, and that is the synopsis round. Prior to the match, both sides chose 3 categories of general movie categories, and there's a pool. The player that's trailing can choose from the 6-category pool first. I'll read them a 2-point question. You progress through 2, 3, and 5-point questions. As play shifts, as the lead shifts, control shifts, and you choose from the remaining categories. Each category can only be read once. You get 15 seconds to identify the movie we're describing. That's about it. Play ends when somebody is mathematically eliminated or I've asked 6 questions. Dylan, you are trailing, so you can choose from these categories: the 1970s, the 2010s, Asian horror, horror comedies, psychological thrillers, sci-fi horror. Aaron will read you a 2-point question and whatever you choose.
I will take Asian horror.
Asian horror for 2.
For 2 points, Dylan. A frustrated detective deals with a case of several gruesome murders committed by people who have no recollection of what they've done. Name that movie for 2 points.
Cure.
That is correct. For
Good
Amazing
movie.
movie.
We finally asked that. We finally asked that Cure question. Let's go.
yeah,
All right.
we've been waiting.
All right. Eric, we'll take Asian horror off the board.
Tied up.
The remaining categories for you: the 70s, the 2010s, the horror comedies, psychological thrillers, and sci-fi horror. What would you like for a 2-point question?
Take the 1970s.
The 70s.
Woo.
Newlyweds and their children battle a demonic presence that seeks to possess them in their Long Island home. Name that movie.
The Amityville Horror.
That is the Amityville Horror, and I had to add the words Long Island to that
Thank you.
thing because it was way too general. It was fucking ridiculous. All right. We'll get rid of the 1970s. We'll go back over to Dylan. Dylan, you can choose a 3-pointer in the 2010s, horror comedies, psychological thrillers, or sci-fi horror. What would you like?
Let's go sci-fi horror.
Sci-fi horror for 3.
Sci-fi horror for 3 points, Dylan. All right. As a lethal virus spreads globally, 4 friends seek a reputed plague-free heaven. But while avoiding the infected, the travelers turn on one another. Name that movie. Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right. Third repeat. As a lethal virus spreads globally, 4 friends seek a reputed plague-free haven. But while avoiding the infected, the travelers turn on one another. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
20
I'm
years
sorry.
later, I don't know.
That is incorrect. The answer is Carriers.
Chris Pine's Carriers is the correct answer. So we'll stick with Dylan. We'll take sci-fi horror off the board. He will choose his 5-pointer in the remaining categories. That is 2010s, horror comedies, or psychological thrillers. What would you like?
I'll take 2010s.
All right. 2010s for 5 points. 1 repeat remaining. A confused religious girl denies her feelings for a female friend who's in love with her. This causes her suppressed psychokinetic powers to reemerge with devastating results. Name that movie for 5 points.
Is that Thelma?
That is correct for 5 points from the director of
That was just on the
Really
good
good.
in the free-for-all.
It was asked in the free-for-all, but I don't know if Dylan was there.
I don't think Dylan was there. No.
Yeah, he was not there.
I think I might have been, because that question does sound familiar.
All right. Well, don't give away all the secrets. We will.
Questions can be repeated in this league, so that's not
I'm not gonna cause a big fuss about it. I
We'll
don't think he was there. I don't know.
Eric, you could choose your 3-pointer from horror comedies or psychological thrillers. What would you like?
Say horror comedies.
To tie the game, a 3-pointer in horror comedies. An ordinary family man has his life turned upside down when strangers suddenly start seeing him every time they fall asleep. Name that movie.
Dream Scenario?
And we are tied up.
kind of glad we're tied up.
Yes.
Kind of glad we're tied. I think that's how this should be.
Eric, you are left with psychological thrillers for 5. It all comes down to this. I have way less hair than Payson. 5 points. If you hit it, you win. If not, we go to sudden death, which Dylan is no stranger to. But psychological thrillers, 5 points. In a future overcrowded dystopian society, students with the lowest test scores are culled. 2 students discover errors with the test. Name that movie. Five, 4.
I won't pull it. Let's say Final Exam. It's not that.
That is incorrect. This movie is called The Thinning, and we are going to sudden death.
Again?
Every match.
No, not again for me. I mean, I've been in sudden death before.
Here's how sudden death works. We're going to ask you one question. That question has a set numerical value to it. The individual or team with the individual on it who gives the answer closest to the actual answer will win this match. In the event of a tie, though, we can ask more questions. It's fine. Here's your question in sudden death. All right. How many hours did it take to apply the pinhead makeup to Doug Bradley every day during the original Hellraiser?
Wait, do you mean each day or like the cumulative total?
Every day, it took this many hours.
Just per day.
Yeah, per day. Per day. I'm sorry. We'll give you 10 seconds from right now.
So between 0 and 24 should be your answer.
Right, yes.
More than that is weird.
That'd be crazy. 1, pens down. Eric, what's your answer?
It's 6 hours. I wish I had seen the behind the scenes of this.
I put 5.5.
And your winner, hitting it exactly. Erick Ibarra Moreno. It took 6 hours.
6.
To find that. Wow.
I almost went 5 too.
If you went 5, you'd have lost.
I was torn between 5 and 6, so I was like, wait, I could go in the middle.
That's a very good guess, to be honest.
We will put Erick backstage. Dylan, a half hour cost you the championship this time. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good. Yeah, I'm glad it was down to the wire. Yeah, definitely. Again, the hot potato round is the bane of my existence. That I don't know why. It's been twice now where I've been in that round, and I'm like, there's so many answers I should have got, and I couldn't come up with a single one. So that's rough. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'm kind of glad that Erick pulled off the win on the in sudden death there, because it would have felt bad with the Thelma question if I would have got the win. So all's well, it ends well, I guess. But yeah, great game.
Well, we're going to toss you back into the singles pool. Is there anybody you're looking to play now that you're back there, clawing your way back to be the first 3-time champion?
Let's do the trilogy. If Abby's ready to return, I don't know. I think I heard maybe she might be stepping away, but
yeah, she'll be back at some point.
When she comes back, I know what her first match is. I don't care.
Yeah, just welcome her back with Dylan.
Dylan. Yeah, that's it. All right, Dylan. Well, we'll see you soon.
Yeah,
we'll drop you backstage. Bring in the Erick with your first title defense. You did it. How you feeling? And what's the future look like for you?
I've never defended a singles title before, so I'm very happy. It was a very different match to my last match. Like last one felt both like a relief because I didn't have to earn it in the final round, mostly because of that. So I'm happy went to a tie, and then I just had a very lucky guess with that one. This is the kind of match like, oh, you know what? He knows better than just studying the 5 or 6 categories you can. I mean, I can study Oscars. I didn't. There's only so much time in the day. But I had to earn this one. Dylan's fantastic competitor, so he made me earn it. Give it up for Doug Bradley, everybody.
Yes, every day.
Yeah.
You definitely have at least one competitor looming on the horizon. Any thoughts for that gentleman?
No, that should be an interesting match. My first match this year in singles was against him. Also ended in sudden death. Also had a very lucky guess but that was more educated than this one. But that should be interesting. I'm happy he didn't cash in now because that would have been stressful. But I will be ready when I get ready. And
he does have the ability to cash in generically or ambush you.
Yeah.
I think I know what you'd prefer. But any thoughts on that?
No, that should be interesting. Like my team is also pretty close to the team's one, so he can technically do both divisions there. So I'm gonna stress about that one when I get to that one, I guess.
Anthony doesn't deserve it, Erick, but we'll see you soon as we drop you backstage. Aaron, what'd you think of this match?
I told you it was going to be close. It doesn't get much closer than 0.5 difference in sudden death. Erick nailing it on the button there. That's definitely a very worthy defense there. And,
Dylan doing the Vegas strategy.
Yeah, no,
I appreciate.
Yeah, I mean it costs him here, but like Erick was saying, if he guesses 5 there, I mean, it just, overall really well played match by both these guys. They have a ton of knowledge, and I think we'll see them back at a certain point. And yeah, I'm excited to see what Erick gets next, because now he's an official champ. Once you defend, like, everybody can win the Horror Championship. I'm pretty sure everybody in
you could be the Will Cohen of this league, sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody on this
defend the title is different.
Defending is earning it.
Yeah.
That's when you're truly. So congratulations, Erick, and again, Dylan did great there. Regardless of how the 5-pointer was hit, you know, it is what it is. And so I'm excited to see what's next for both these guys.
Well, if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror, go to the Letterboxd challenge there, pause, copy. Schedule here is great. Mondays versus Tuesdays, Why Liv Loves Horror when she decides she wants to be on the internet. Thursday, Aaron unwinds. He's reliable. He's there. Woo! Thursday, the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd challenge watch along show. I get it right when it's not on the show itself. And Friday, Why We Love Horror trivia. You're watching it. Until next time, I'm John Maher. That's Aaron Brooks for Dylan Vanthuyne and Erick Ibarra Moreno. This has been the singles title match. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Game over.
I'll fucking kill you!